do I do it? The short answer to that is I just do it. Kind of like breathing. It just happens. I just do it. I don't have to think about it. It just comes out, and there it is. But that's not always the case, which brings me to the longer answer. Sometimes it's a process that I've honed over years and years and years of trial and error. There's so many different ways that people access these kinds of energies, these messages, these channelings, these frequencies, whatever you want to insert the blank here. And a quick Google search will introduce you to all the various clair abilities. If there's a way that you can experience a sensation in the body, then there's a way that you can receive some sort of channeled fill in the blank through it. I have always been a very visual person, so more times than not when I'm getting something that comes through, I will see it almost like a movie playing out in my mind, in my mind's eye or my third eye, essentially. That's typically how my gifts really started, was I was getting very vivid dreams of messages that I didn't realize what they were at the time. And a lot of the times too, even to this day, when I sit down with a client, we do our thing, and then I get these visuals that I walk them through. I tell them exactly what I'm seeing, what I'm feeling, what I'm hearing. Imagine like going to see a movie in like 4D. We're talking the smells, the sensations, the whole shebang. But it's not always like that. Sometimes I get channeled messages and it isn't all like woo-woo and crazy. Sometimes I just start saying something and I don't realize what's already coming out of my mouth until it's out and I've heard it and I have to reprocess it. Like, it sounds so crazy. But like, everybody's different in how they access or channel this stuff. I could talk about this for days, weeks on end, because of how unique everybody's experiences are and how everybody taps in and channels. Sometimes I'll get actual physical sensations in my body, like I will get pains in areas or I will feel certain sensations. And I just have to trust that I'm going to speak this out loud, what I'm feeling, and that the person on the other side is going to understand, or it's because I'm feeling something that one of the unseen is wanting me to experience for whatever reason. It's taken me years to be able to build a relationship to myself, my physical self, my mental self, my emotional and my spiritual self, to know that this is me and the things that I feel when I'm channeling isn't me. And that's usually the first step. Then once I realize that it isn't me, then I have to stop and take an assessment of like, okay, well, who am I feeling, or what am I feeling, and why am I feeling it? So how do I do it? I just do. Or I build a practice or a routine that allows me to get into the zone to be able to just do what I do. If you're a fellow channeler, medium, someone that experiences stuff like this, I would love to hear how you do what you do. Or better yet, I would love for you to do a video and explain to me, how is it that you do the things you do?